Have you ever wondered what the world will look like in 2050? While many focus on the rise of traditional superpowers, a seismic shift is happening, driven by demographics, economics, and culture. Today, we're taking a data-driven journey to explore the quiet, yet profound, global influence of the Muslim world. This isn't about headlines or conflicts. It's about the fundamental forces shaping our 21st century. Let's start with the numbers, because they tell a powerful story. Globally, Muslim populations are experiencing some of the fastest growth rates. Projections show that by the middle of this century, nearly 1 in 3 people on Earth could be Muslim. This isn't just about sheer numbers. It's about a demographic dividend. Many Muslim-majority countries have a significantly younger median age compared to aging populations in the West and East Asia. This youth bulge represents a massive potential workforce, a new generation of consumers, and a wellspring of innovation and creativity. If harnessed correctly, this demographic advantage could fuel incredible economic growth and social transformation for decades to come. It's a young, dynamic, and growing population ready to make its mark. Now, let's talk about money and resources. For decades, the story of the Muslim world's economic power was tied almost exclusively to oil and gas. While these energy resources absolutely continue to grant significant geopolitical leverage, especially as global energy demands shift, a more exciting story is unfolding. Look at the Gulf states. They are aggressively diversifying their economies away from fossil fuels. We're seeing massive investments in technology, with smart cities like Neom rising from the desert. Tourism is booming, with countries like Saudi Arabia and the UAE becoming global travel hubs. And perhaps most importantly, there's a serious push into green energy, with vast solar farms aiming to power the future. This is a strategic pivot, transforming oil wealth into a sustainable, knowledge-based economic foundation for the next century. But influence isn't just about population or wealth. It's also about location, location, location. Take a look at a world map. Many Muslim-majority nations sit astride the world's most critical trade arteries, from the Suez Canal in Egypt, a choke point for global shipping, to the Strait of Hormuz in the Persian Gulf, and the Strait of Malacca connecting the Indian and Pacific Oceans. These strategic waterways are vital. Control over or proximity to these routes gives these nations immense logistical importance. Furthermore, initiatives like China's Belt and Road are creating new overland trade corridors that run directly through Central Asia and the Middle East, further enhancing their roles as global connectors. This geographic advantage ensures they remain central players in the ever-evolving chessboard of international trade and logistics. This economic and demographic momentum is being supercharged by a revolution in education and innovation. Across the Muslim world, from Kuala Lumpur to Cairo, there's a surge in university enrollment and scientific research. Governments and private sectors are pouring funds into STEM fields, creating innovation hubs and nurturing a vibrant startup culture. We're seeing brilliant minds emerge in fields like artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and financial technology. Digital startups are solving local problems with global potential, creating jobs and fostering a new spirit of entrepreneurship. This investment in human capital is perhaps the most critical factor, as it's building a generation of thinkers, creators, and leaders who will define the future not just for their own countries, but for the world. Beyond the hard metrics of economics and demographics lies the subtle but powerful force of cultural soft power. The world is increasingly captivated by the richness and diversity of modern Islamic culture. Modest fashion is now a multi-billion-dollar industry, with major global brands embracing its aesthetics. Films and television series from countries like Turkey and Indonesia are gaining massive international audiences, offering fresh perspectives and compelling stories. The intricate beauty of Islamic art and calligraphy is influencing design, architecture, and digital media worldwide. This cultural exchange is building bridges of understanding, challenging stereotypes, and weaving the threads of Muslim heritage into the global cultural tapestry in a way that is modern, dynamic, and incredibly appealing. Simultaneously, on the world stage, we are witnessing a more assertive and constructive diplomatic presence. Muslim-majority nations are increasingly taking on leadership roles in global conversations. They are active participants in interfaith dialogue initiatives, working to foster peace and mutual respect between different communities. Their involvement in mediating regional conflicts and leading humanitarian aid efforts is becoming more prominent. Organizations like the Organization of Islamic Cooperation (OIC) are providing a unified platform to address global challenges, from climate change to public health. This shift towards proactive diplomacy and humanitarian leadership demonstrates a commitment to being responsible global citizens and shaping a more peaceful and cooperative international order. This cooperation isn't just happening on a global scale, it's also strengthening at a regional level. We see the formation of powerful regional alliances and economic blocs designed to boost trade, investment, and political stability among member states. The Gulf Cooperation Council (GCC) is a prime example, working towards greater economic integration. Other blocs in Southeast Asia and Africa are fostering similar collaborative environments. These alliances create larger, more influential markets, amplify their collective voice in international forums, and allow them to tackle regional challenges more effectively. This network of regional cooperation builds a foundation of shared prosperity and security, strengthening the position of the entire Muslim world. Finally, it's crucial to recognize that the influence of the Muslim world isn't confined by national borders. Muslim communities are thriving and making invaluable contributions in virtually every country on the planet. From scientists and doctors on the front lines of medical breakthroughs in Europe and North America, to artists, entrepreneurs, and athletes shaping culture and driving economies. The global diaspora is a powerful engine of progress and integration. These communities act as living bridges, connecting their adopted homes with their heritage, fostering cross-cultural understanding, and enriching societies with their diverse talents and perspectives. They are a testament to the global, interconnected nature of the Muslim world in the 21st century. So, as we look to the future, it's clear that the story of the 21st century cannot be told without understanding the immense and growing influence of the Muslim world. Through the power of its youthful population, its diversifying economies, its strategic geography, and its vibrant cultural and intellectual renaissance. These nations and communities are not just passive observers of global trends, they are actively shaping them. This is a story of potential, of transformation, and of a future being built today. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive. If you found this analysis insightful, please hit that like button and consider subscribing to our channel for more content that explores the forces shaping our world. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.